I wasn't quite sure how to start this video. It's related to the ambush of the two Los Angeles County sheriff's deputies from the Compton station a couple of days ago. Um, one of the things that I want to make clear to my viewers or anyone who views this is that I proudly wear two things every day, and I never take them off. One of them is this. The other is this. So that gives you a feel for my allegiance to certain things. Now, I've never been in law enforcement, but I am a combat veteran. Uh, and I've been in the shit. Um, and so it's with that I think about what's happening with law enforcement across the country, the deaths of law enforcement. The numbers are not high in a sense of in the thousands. I mean, roughly about, and it cycles, but between 40 and 50 uh, law enforcement are killed on the job every year. Uh, and every loss of any life is sad and a tragedy. And about half of those are in doing investigative kind of work, you know, responding to calls for service and so forth. A few are accidental. Primarily, they crash their ride in pursuit, and they're killed that way. But a disturbing percentage, over 30%, and increasing. This is what I want to talk about. They they are killed in ambush. They have no warning. They are killed in ambush. Uh, this is an increasing phenomenon in the death of law enforcement, and it disturbs me. Um, and some are, uh, the so-called white supremacist folks, and some are just hardened criminals, black and white and other. But the fact is that there's this increasing feeling on the part of bad guys that they can ambush law enforcement. Understand, uh, a lot of these bad guys have come out of the military. They have been trained. Some of them were door kickers. Whether we like it or not, there's a lot of gang infestation inside the U.S. military, especially the Army and the Marines, and it's been hard for them to uproot that. For the most part, they have not been able to. In some cases, gangs go into the military. They send unmarked recruits into the military to come back and then train the folks in their crew. But the phenomena is law enforcement, cops on the street are being ambushed an increasing amount. And I would ask all of us to think about that because we asked them to go in harm's way. We asked them to go on the street on our behalf. Now, sometimes a few misbehave, and we hate that. We hate that. Um, Anytime we get stopped, and I have been stopped by cops, it's irritating. It's irritating, you know, but that's what we pay them to do. So, does it justify this increasing phenomenon of ambushing police? My answer is no. Um, and what I do, this is me, what I do is I look for where cops are, and I pay attention to what they're doing, especially if they're in their ride and stopped, whether lights on or not, I look, I pay attention, and I see what's happening around them. I'm another set of eyes on their behalf. And I will exit my vehicle and put rounds on anyone who is trying to hurt them. That's what I do. I don't try to interfere, right? But I know if I see a law enforcement officer in the shit, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna say, you know, I'm armed, can I help you? And he's gonna yell and scream or say no, get the fuck away or whatever. Or yes, shoot this dude in the face, which I'd be gladly do. But I look to make sure that if I can, I'm going to prevent a law enforcement officer from being killed on duty. That's just my mindset. And then I ask you, those of you that go out and are dangered up, maybe you should have a little bit different type of situational awareness and look for where your cops are and be ready. And maybe the number will go down. I don't know. But I can't sit idly by, and I'm asking you not to sit idly by and watch that number of ambushed cops continue to increase. So that's my thought for today as the sun comes up and I'm drinking my coffee. As always, thanks for watching. Carry on.